We live in a digital age. Everything is online. This has made our lives easier, but it has also made us vulnerable to new forms of scams. One growing threat is remote access scams. Scammers are using software to take control of your computer. They can steal your data and your money. This is a serious problem. We need to be aware of the dangers. Remote access software is designed for legitimate purposes. It can be used to provide technical support. It can also be used to access your computer remotely. This is useful for people who work from home, but scammers have found ways to exploit this technology. They use it to gain access to your computer without your permission. This is a scary thought, but it's the reality we live in. These scams are becoming increasingly common. Scammers are always finding new ways to trick people. They are very convincing. They may pose as tech support or government officials. They may even pretend to be from your bank. They will do whatever it takes to gain your trust. Once they have your trust, they will ask you to install remote access software. They will then use this software to take control of your computer. The consequences of falling victim to a remote access scam can be devastating. Scammers can steal your passwords, credit card information, and other sensitive data. They can also install malware on your computer. This can damage your files and steal your identity. In some cases, scammers have even held people's computers hostage. They demand a ransom to give you back control of your device. Remote access software is a powerful tool. It allows someone to control your computer from anywhere in the world. Imagine someone sitting at their computer thousands of miles away. They can see your screen, control your mouse and keyboard, and access your files. It's like they're sitting right in front of your computer. While this technology has legitimate uses, it's also a goldmine for scammers. They use this software to gain access to your computer under false pretenses. They might claim to be from a reputable company. They might say they need to fix a problem with your computer, but their real goal is to steal your information. Once they have access, they can do a lot of damage. They can install malware, steal your passwords, and even access your online banking. They can also use your computer to commit other crimes. This is why it's so important to be aware of the dangers of remote access scams. Screen sharing is another technology scammers love to exploit. It's often used for legitimate purposes like online meetings and presentations, but scammers can use it to steal your information. Think about it. When you share your screen, you're giving someone else a window into your digital life. They can see everything you're doing. If you're not careful, you could accidentally reveal sensitive information. Scammers know this. They might trick you into sharing your screen during a fake tech support call. They might even send you a phishing email with a link that, when clicked, gives them access to your screen. Once they have access, they can see your passwords, credit card numbers, and other personal information. It's like leaving your front door wide open and inviting a thief to walk in. Section 4. Common tactics used by scammers. Scammers are masters of manipulation. They know how to play on your emotions and exploit your trust. They use a variety of tactics to trick you into giving them access to your computer. One common tactic is to create a sense of urgency. They might tell you there's a problem with your computer that needs to be fixed immediately. They might say your bank account has been compromised. This pressure can make you act without thinking. Another tactic is to impersonate someone you trust. They might pretend to be from a reputable company like Microsoft or Apple. They might even pose as a government official. They often use official-looking websites and logos to make their scams more convincing. They might also offer you something too good to be true. They might promise you a free prize or a discount on a product you've been wanting. This is a red flag. If it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Section 5. Protect yourself. Tips to avoid remote access scams. Don't worry, there are ways to protect yourself from these scams. It's all about being aware and taking precautions. First, never give remote access to your computer to someone you don't know and trust. If you get a call from someone claiming to be from tech support, hang up and call the company directly using a verified phone number. Second, be wary of unsolicited calls or emails asking for remote access. Legitimate companies rarely contact you out of the blue. If you're unsure, don't hesitate to ask for verification. Third, use strong passwords and enable two-factor authentication whenever possible. This makes it much harder for scammers to access your accounts. Finally, if you think you've been a victim of a remote access scam, act quickly. Change your passwords, contact your bank and credit card companies, and report the incident to the authorities. Remember, knowledge is power. By being aware of the dangers and taking precautions, you can protect yourself from remote access scams.